Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Jed Jerko comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Attack him again right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield.
The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Fastball got him to swing following this. Mike Trout will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense around first. Trout on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
First delivery to him on the way. Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, for Trout, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Way center, home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Cespedes will get the green light around third, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. On to first, and there were two down.
The pitcher, number 40,
Madison Bumgarner gets an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Matt Adams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Matt Adams.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Number 36 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Rendell Grichuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jordan Walden will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. So standing in, Ryan Braun. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. And perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Hit high and deep to right center. Grichuk looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Milwaukee leads it 14-0. Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And he falls behind 0-2. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Matt Holliday will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would make...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Kevin Segrist will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting,